All right, this is the building that we're headed to. Wow, that's awesome. And it looks like we got a little balcony. Little's definitely the right word, but hey, it counts. It doesn't seem like we've got any power. No worries, man, come on in. Even without power, this place is gonna rent. At Newkirk Plaza. I've never been here. The train's down here, but I see everything else up there. This is why the station looks weird. You can pause the video and read this. Unfortunately, since I've never been here, I have no idea if I'm going the right way. But look at that. There's a Mexican restaurant, and right next to that, you got Fisherman's Cove. There's a few of these, but they're really good, as long as you like Jamaican food. What type of monster doesn't like Jamaican food? All right, now it seems we're out on the street. Even more shops and stores out here. Ooh, this deli has my favorite brand of kettle chips, and nothing will help you eat kettle chips like a bong store. There's no way this stuff is good for you. There's even a warning right on the packaging. Right there we got a coffee shop. Right here on the corner across from that, full grocery store. Okay, there's also Heroes, there's a barber shop and a fish market at the grocery store. And then across from that, all this is like smaller residential buildings. Over here we got some kind of little bar. I'm just going by what the sign says. And look, next to the bar, if you can't pay your tab, you can cash your check. You know someone's come out of here and gone in there to do just that. Over here there's a Walgreens where you can probably pay the highest prices in the neighborhood for anything. So right now we're walking along Newkirk Avenue. It seems quiet and peaceful. There's not much traffic and you got trees all over the place. This feels like a really nice area. On the corner here we've got something, not sure what it is. It says it's a kitchen and catering. Next to that we have a vegetable market and an Asian supermarket. Probably where you can buy Japanese beer. Then we have the dentist. If that's your marketing, you must be amazing at what you do. This tent city's a whole bunch of bars and restaurants. The Ox Tavern, yeah, people are drinking some beer in here. And since we're in Brooklyn, it's probably craft beer or IPA. Look at these little houses. It doesn't even really feel like New York. At least not the parts of New York where most of the apartments I tour are located. And I guess what you save in rent can be spent on obnoxious luxury cars. Oh, that is a beautiful looking sports car. The M4 competition. With looks like that, it's already won the competition for my heart. Here we have a corner cafe. It's called Milk and Honey. Oh wow, check out the inside. It's actually really cool looking. The outside's pretty cool too. Now next to this place, there is something else. This is called the Grounds of Brooklyn. Not really sure what they do here. Restaurant, maybe? Over here on the corner, we got the local tire shop. If you watch too much Fast and Furious, you can buy those same wheels right there. They probably weigh 15,000 pounds. The heavier they are, the better they are for your Honda Civic. After the tires, we've got a photo place and then a tax place. Not exciting, but you'll need your picture taken for a passport and you'll have to do your taxes once a year, unless you did them last year, in which case you might be off the hook. This fenced in area, this is a little community garden. You can grow plants and vegetables in here. Your sustainable existence is on the other side of this fence. All right, this is the building that we're headed to. This is definitely the nicest, newest thing on the street, especially when your point of reference is this thing. I don't even know what kind of car this old battleship was. Just looking inside is like time traveling. Apparently it's for sale and it runs 100%. If you're looking for your first car, maybe you should keep looking. It doesn't seem like we've got any power. That's what happens when someone moves out. But look, it is bright, lots of natural sunlight, and that's probably because of these huge windows. Kitchen looks super nice. Bathroom's also cool looking. Interesting looking shower door. This must be the roof, but it says no barbecue. Oh man, what a shame. This is great. It looks like it wraps around the entire top of the building. That way down there is the financial center in Manhattan itself. Where do you think that bridge goes? And what are these guys up to? I know they said no barbecue, but this right here's an outlet. Does a George Foreman grill count as barbecue? Now we're in the cellar. I hear laundry. Coming from this direction? Maybe? Somewhere over here? Okay, here we go. Check that out. There's like a laundromat down here. Card activated, plenty of machines, and there's even a sink to clean stuff. Bike room. Can we get in? Yes, we can. You can tell a lot about your neighbors by what they ride. Giant, okay, that person's an investment banker. This Trek probably belongs to a software engineer, and these two old bikes belong to recovering hipsters, who might also be software engineers. Could this be some kind of outdoor courtyard? All right, it is. Look at that, more outdoor space. This is kind of peaceful looking, although I think I prefer the roof. There's also a gym down here as well. Look at all that exercise equipment. Of course, it's residents only, so I can't get in. Ooh, what's this? A fob. Will this let us into the gym? Oh, yes! Okay, it's not exactly Equinox, but you can't argue with convenience. Dumbbells up to 50 pounds, plenty of cardio, kettlebells if you think you're Joe Rogan. Now it's time to check out the actual apartment and see if it's worth it for $2,600 for this one bedroom. I like it so far, but let's see what you think. Right over there's the entry point, and you've got this really long hallway that leads to the door. Right against the wall, you can have a bench for your shoes, either in the corner or right here. And you could also mount hooks on the wall for jackets and things. This looks like the video intercom system, and then this thing right here is your thermostat for that. But that's not your only heater slash AC. There's another in the living room, and it looks like the bedroom has one as well. Now after the entry point, we have the kitchen, and it's almost like the kitchen is in its own little area here. This little space measures 11 feet 2 inches by 10 feet 2 inches. And with that much space, there's no reason not to put in at least a 4-person table, either against the wall or in the middle. And this kitchen's big. You're definitely gonna end up using it. There's a nice big full-size fridge. Above this, we have a wine holder. Look at that. There's a 4-burner oven, and there's a dishwasher right here. And there's also a sink. There we go. Did you see that? This thing didn't want to come out. There's also plenty of outlets and counter space. Cabinets, there's plenty of them. And you got this really cool shelf. Spices and stuff, just throw it up in there. And way up there, you have a little fan. And if that's not enough, there's also this little window. Is this your kitchen window? I guess so. But it is kind of part of the living room. The living room here is really good. I like how it's technically separate from the kitchen. This area is 8 feet 8 inches by 16 feet 3 inches. Right over here, that's your cable hookup for the entertainment center. And if you put it against that wall over here, you could have a ginormous couch. And then next to that, you could probably get like a home office or something in here. Over by this little window in the corner. There's also lots of outlets, so no matter what setup you go with, it'll be pretty easy to achieve. I guess the only question mark here is this balcony. Now, being able to open this up and get a nice breeze in here, that's a good thing. I just don't think you're gonna fit a whole lot out here. It's not really that big, but it doesn't look like your neighbors have much more of an outdoor space either. And I guess if you really want to go outside, the building does have the roof and that courtyard we saw. And also, since this is so big, I was told by the leasing team that sometimes people make this a bedroom. You could put up a bookshelf or a divider right here and boom, you've got a room. And you'd still have a common kitchen to share with your roommate. Either way, the traditional bedroom here is really big. We've got this huge window and a really good view of the neighborhood. Dimensions are 8 feet 11 inches by 12 feet 3 inches. Bed could go here against the window or I guess in that corner. Let's check out the closet. Not bad. You could definitely store stuff in here, and I like how there's 2 spots for overhead. But even though I don't own a lot of stuff, if it were me, I'd probably put some dressers against that wall. And since this room is big, there's definitely space for that. Now over here by the front door, we have the bathroom. Get the phone flashlight out. As you can see, it's nice. It's a shame there's no lights, but whatever. The tub's really big. You could totally take a bath in there. Plus you got this huge mirror. Now you can't store anything in it, but again, we got a shelf right here that kind of goes the whole length. And it looks like we got a little bit of storage beneath the sink too. That'll be useful. Plus there's this timer thing in here. I don't know what it's for. Either way, if you want to rent this apartment, check out the video description and then let's see more apartments. You can pick another tour here or here, and I'll see you in the next video.